I just see a lot of SharePoint sites that are not really making the best use of the modern pages. Modern pages, modern site, and they all come with this thing called news. News can be used in quite a few ways, just to share information, but to keep employees in the loop. So let's take an example. This one is my top site called Europe. I have a news by default that has been a news Webpart that has been added. It's always there. Every site have it. If I go to a subsite, I should have quite similar. It's always coming with news, and all of them come in the template really. And as I said, I see a lot of users, they just edit the page and delete this because they're like, well, I don't see the point. So this is how I like to use it. Yes, we can have a new post. A new post is a modern page, so we can just add Webpart everywhere. We can change the style, all that, very nice. But the one that I see a little bit underused is a news link as well. So we can have a link to a website, to a SharePoint page, but also to any part of external site. So let's take this example. I'm into Italy and I'm going to say Italy news, let's say. Here we go. So now it's giving me news from different sites. I don't have to be in a specific one. Most of them are compatible, let's say. And I'm going to just take the link and paste it. And if I don't even have to click elsewhere, that is going to drag me or grab me the main title and then the description. But as you can see, it's missing a thumbnail. So never mind, I'm just going to post it still without the thumbnail. So it will give me this title. And the nice thing is that if I click on it, I arrive directly to the site. So I could save the image, etc., and add it to my site, but that's not really the point today. I'm going to show one that works maybe better, like this one. If I take the one on Sky News, add it as a news to my site. So I use the new here and then new link. Let's see if it's getting the image. Come on, you don't want to get the image today. Oh, BBC, I know it works quite well. So replace the link. Here we go. Now it's getting me the image, the title, and of course I can just edit it, right? I don't have to stick with what they are suggesting. So the nice thing with this Webpart is that it's going to reformat everything. So here I have one article, one other article without an image, and then let's just add another one for the fun. Let's see if this one will like my image. I'm sorry, the news are not really that fun at the moment. So news link, paste, and it's getting an image. Nice. So here I don't want to cut the text like this. I'm going to say here post. So as I say, it's always resizing it. So if I have more news, it will stick it here and just up to a maximum. So how do we define this maximum? We're going to edit the page and modify the web part. But to do so, I'm going to go back to my top site, which is Europe in my case. And as you can see, I have this one says news. So again, I go edit, and it doesn't show any news because it's trying to show me news where I am, which is the site called Europe. So if I edit this web part, I can see the news source is saying this site. Of course, there is no site in this Europe site, but there's no site, there's no news, but there are news in the sub party, in the sub sites. So first I could do selected site, or I like this one, recommended for you current user. So it means that it's going to show me news all over SharePoint that are recommended to me because it's only the one I have access, but it's also recommended because it's using every kind of information I'm accessing in SharePoint and saying, oh, well, actually, you frequent all the time this human resource site, so I'm going to push you some news of human resource. So that's actually the interest. As I said, it was resizing all the news all the time. So what I can do is to change the style. Maybe have it in a, if I have lots of news, I would keep it like this, have news, or even carousel or tiles. Tiles is nice because it looks like the hero, which is this one. It's very similar to this, and you can basically build your news page very quickly. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here, just play a bit with a selected site. Maybe I want to show anything under my site, so we'll just look around and find the other area. You can see it's showing a lot of sites. And keep recommended, maybe top stories and like this. And when I'm ready, I just republish. So now I have the news of all my subsites. So what it means in an organization is that I may be a corporate site. I have subsites for all my region. I tell everyone, go ahead, publish news. I don't have to go to Italy, to UK, to France to actually see all their news. I just see it on a homepage here. So that's really nice for communication.